borrowed my lawnmower and forgotten to return it. I knew trees could have value, but I had no idea how much. So I did what anyone in my situation would do. I started looking for legal advice. The first thing people told me was simple: don't accept the money. The second thing they told me was even more important: call an arborist. Apparently, when it comes to property disputes, tree law can get very expensive very quickly. So I followed the advice. I saved every letter my neighbor had ever sent me, I documented the damage, and I hired an attorney. Not just any attorney, a real shark. After hearing the story, my lawyer told me to slow down and gather evidence before making any legal moves. First, we needed proof that the trees were entirely on my property. A few days later, a surveyor arrived to examine the property lines. That's when things got interesting. While the surveyor was working, my neighbor walked over. Without any hesitation, he asked when I planned on accepting his payment. I told him I wasn't ready to discuss that. He immediately became angry. He accused me of being a terrible neighbor. He claimed I was trying to cause problems. And then he made a mistake. He said he had every right to cut the trees down. The surveyor looked up and calmly corrected him. No, he didn't. The stumps were clearly on my property. If branches had extended over the property line, he could legally trim those branches, but he absolutely could not remove the trees. My neighbor stormed off furious. Meanwhile, I scheduled an appointment with a certified arborist. A week later, the arborist arrived. Before meeting him, I thought trees were pretty simple. Plant a seed, wait a few years, cut it down, done. I couldn't have been more wrong. The arborist spent hours explaining